everyone, and welcome to Lesson 45. My name is Danielle, and it's great to be back with you again today. Now, you may have joined me in Lesson 44, where we used location words to follow instructions. Now, remember, the location words are words that we use to describe the position of an object. And we used words like between, left, right, on top, under, in front, beside, near. How did you go with your home task? I'd like to share what I did. Now, I drew a picture of a robot, and I gave my brother some instructions of how to draw a robot. What I said was to first draw a square in the middle of the page. Below the square, draw 2 rectangles. On each side of the square, I asked him to draw a rectangle. On top of that square, draw a smaller square in the middle. He did a great job of following my instructions, and his robot looked nearly the same as mine. Great job, everyone. Our learning intention today is to practice using location words and following directions to get from one place to another. Now, to get us warmed up today, you're going to listen carefully to the location and direction words that I use to move your bodies. We're going to welcome back our friend Rainbow Bear to help us. Now, I want you to find a space where it's safe to move and stand up. Okay, are you ready to follow my directions? First of all, I want you to turn to face the left. Did you do this? Next, I want you to jump forwards 3 times. Like this. 1, 2, 3. Now I want you to walk in a circle in a clockwise direction. Great job. Now I want you to take 4 steps backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time, I want you to sidestep to the right. Well done, Rainbow Bear. Finally, I want you to turn around in an anti-clockwise direction. Remember, anti-clockwise is the opposite way to the clock, like this. Great job, everybody. I hope your bodies are feeling nice and warm. Now, I have a surprise for you today. Wait right there and I'll go get it. Okay, now this is my friend Henry and this is his house. Now, I'm going to place Henry in different positions around the house, and I want you to say where he is using words that we've been practicing. Are you ready? So, where's Henry? Did you say to the left of the rocking horse? You might have said beside the rocking horse. Let's try another one. Where's Henry? Henry is on the right side of the bed. Or you might say he's out of the bed. Let's try another one. Where's Henry? On top of the bed. Where's Henry? Between the doll's house and the bed. Great job. Now where's Henry? You might say he is near the pot plant. Okay, let's do another position. I'm going to put Henry here. Where's Henry? Beside the wardrobe. What about this one? Where's Henry? Did you say in front of the wardrobe? Well done. Okay, this time, where is Henry? Did you say under the stairs? Great job. Okay, this time, where's Henry? He's behind the pot plant. Where's Henry? You could say he's out of bed. Great job, everybody. Now, something's missing from Henry's house. He needs an outdoor space. Wait 1 second, I'm going to set that up. Now, my friend Henry doesn't like doing his morning jobs, so his mum has tried to make it a bit of a game. Now, Henry's mum has written him a letter with some directions on it that he has to follow. Shall we help him? Okay, now this is the letter that Henry's mum has written. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a lot of directions on here. Let's pop them on the board. Now, Henry's in his bed still sleeping, but it's time that he got up and got ready for his morning jobs. Let's help him. So, it says, instruction number 1, climb down the bunk bed stairs. Let's help Henry. Here he goes, climbing down the stairs. Okay, step number 2 is to turn anti-clockwise and walk diagonally to the wardrobe to get dressed. Now let's remember, anti-clockwise means the opposite way that the clock goes. So, anti-clockwise and diagonal to the wardrobe. Come on, Henry, it's time to get dressed. Okay, step number 3, turn clockwise and walk towards the ladder. Okay, Henry, let's turn clockwise and walk towards the ladder. Good job. Number 4 is to climb backwards down the ladder safely. Let's go, Henry. Backwards down the ladder. Now Henry's in the bathroom. So it says, step number 5, walk straight to the basin to brush your teeth. Okay, Henry, walking straight to the basin and brush your teeth. Step number 6, turn to the right and walk towards the pot plants. Turn to the right, walk towards the pot plants. Okay, step 7 is to walk through the 2 pot plants. There he goes, through the plants. Number 8 is to turn left and walk towards the stairs. Turn left and walk towards the stairs. Number 9 is to go down the stairs. Here we go, Henry. Down the stairs. Number 10, at the bottom of the stairs, walk diagonally towards the fridge to get the dog his bone. That's a lot of instructions there. So the bottom of the stairs, walk diagonally to the fridge. Okay. Now, to give the dog a bone, I'm going to come around here And let's open the fridge and get the dog's bone. Okay, Henry's got the bone. What's the next step? Walk through the kitchen to the front door. Here we go, Henry. Walk through the kitchen to the front door. Number 12 is to turn the handle clockwise and go through the front door. We're going to walk to the left side of the house and put the bone inside the dog's bowl. Now I'm just going to move positions. So Henry's going to go to the left side of the house and place the bone inside the bowl. What a lucky dog. Step number 14 is to walk to the right side of the house. Now walk to the right of the house. Well done, Henry. You've followed all the directions. Now you get to enjoy a family barbecue under the umbrella. Your home task is to draw a map of a room in your house. Think about words that you would use to describe the location or position of objects in the room. Now, when you're drawing maps, remember we use our bird's eye view. What would you see if you were a bird looking down over the room? You might like to give instructions to someone in your house when they're available. You could instruct them how to move from one room to another. Don't forget to use words like clockwise, anti-clockwise, left, right, forwards and backwards when you are giving instructions. Today, we have practiced using location words to understand and follow directions to get from one place to another. Thanks for joining me, everybody. See you next time.